I didn't even realize Terry Crews voiced Benjamin King in Saints Row 4.
That's
That's
a good place to start this video, Ryan.
I'm sorry.
I'm Evan. I'm joined by Ryan and Clint.
Hello.
I'm here.
It is 1:40 in the morning, which was unintentional, but I think it's fitting.
No, it's 3:40 in the morning.
4:40 in the morning, guys.
No, it's actually 1:40.
The sun's coming up.
The sun shouldn't come up at 4:40.
Should come up.
Yeah, it'll be up in like 30 minutes.
It's bullshit. Okay.
That's not.
This is a video of one room in Gone Home.
Okay.
Because I don't know how to make a video about Gone Home. And so my solution is to show you one room.
Okay.
This room is, dark.
This is the TV room. Oh, it's dark, you say?
Please turn on the
I
lights.
turned on the lights. So what do you guys know about Gone Home?
You can interact with a lot of things.
I know that you really like it, and that's it.
Okay. That's fair. This is a first-person exploration adventure game by the Fulbright Company. It's their first game. It's comprised of people who made the Minerva's Den DLC for Bioshock 2.
Great DLC.
That people really like. I never played it. This is the first thing by them that I've played, and I think it's one of the best games ever made. So, now that that's out of the way, I'm going to show you what you do in Gone Home. So the setup here...
On the fan.
Wait, it's only for PC?
Yes.
Steam?
For the time being. Steam, I think you can also buy it through their website.
Okay, cool.
So the setup... That was lightning. What?
Evan, you should turn the fan on.
Can you turn on the fan?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then make a pillow fort.
Yeah.
I can put the pillows on this fort if you want.
You
Do
can't,
it. Get in that fort.
Sure. Okay, so...
can't make a pillow fort out of blankets.
The premise of this game is that you play as Katie. Katie has been away for a year at sort of traversing Europe. It's implied that she's college age, I believe.
Is her last name Holmes?
No, it is Greenbrier. And you come home, and you find a note on the door from somebody saying that they're gone and that you shouldn't go looking for them. And that's how the game begins.
Missing.
And the whole game takes place inside the house. And you're here and you're trying to figure out what happened to your... basically why nobody is in this house where your family lives.
Mm-hmm. Does it have something to do with hauntings and poltergeists?
It might. So here's one of the main ways you interact with Gone Home, is you can pretty much pick up anything in this game, and you pick it up and then you click right trigger and you can use the mouse to sort of look at everything. So, for example, this has 140 calories, 2 servings per container. That's how they get you.
Bonus soda.
This is Soda Drinker Pro, actually. So one of the reasons this game works is a lot of detail has been spent on all of the textures, especially in the things you interact with, so you can read all of this. Mm-hmm. And there's a great deal, I don't remember if there's one in this room, of handwritten notes that seem to be just scanned into the game that you're to read. So,
hey, Ryan, is your favorite soda Dr. Jitters?
I'm more of a fan of the ripoff, the Mr. Jits. Just the...
This is a good joke line we're going down. Keep shooting them. This is a Dogwood paperback called Poltergeists and Hauntings. Find out the truth behind stories that were familiar even to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell a hoax from a genuine haunting, how to categorize and understand strange phenomena you may encounter, learn about the unhappy spirits that share the earth with us, and what they can teach us about our connection with the natural world. So
I've seen Grave Encounters. I know how this goes.
Dr. Jitters is just too carbonated for me.
You can tell because of the bubbles on the can there.
Yeah, it's... I want more flavor, not just all the bubbles.
See, for me, carbonation is king. Like
yeah, I don't know. Like, if there's one day where I really need a good burp or something, I'll have some Dr. Jitters, but I stick to the Mr. Jits usually when I can.
Yeah.
So all of the story, and there are... So one of the things you can actually do, I don't know if I can access it from here. No, I think that's from... We'll dump back out to the, at the end of this to the menu so we can look at that stuff. But there are a lot of options you can set before going into the game about, like, do you want to open all the doors in the house, because some of them are locked with keys you need to find. Do you want to have all the lights on? Do you want to not have any audio logs? Like, they sort of give you these immersion, like settings that you can toggle, and I played it the default, which is lights are off, doors are locked, you have audio logs from a person, sort of, and that's the only voice in the game.
Hey, Evan.
Yes.
Can you start walking around the room a little bit more? I'm
Yeah,
good.
I'm just,
Good
this is a crash test of one room, so I
I
want to...
just want to look at the room a little bit
Okay.
more and not just that book.
I know. Well, okay, here's what I'm getting at. Is the story in this game is largely delivered through the environment.
What's that on the, You just covered it up.
Well, this would appear to be a theater ticket for Pulp Fiction on
Nice.
October 21st, 1994 at 7:15 p.m.
$5.75. I wish my tickets cost
So this
that
game takes place in 1995.
much. Of course it does.
And there's...
Does Kiss from a Rose play on the radio?
There's a lot of stuff for, like... So this says October 21st, 1994 on it. And all of the... Because this game is so heavily about notes and finding things that often have dates on them, to get a great sense of the story, because you've been away for a year, you want to kind of, like, mark down in your head when all these things happen. So there are other notes in this house about when a certain person went to go see Pulp Fiction and who they went to go see it with. And it's helpful to remember just what the timing of all of it is. And this is totally a thing that if you don't get these pillows, there's no real in-game indicator telling you that there's something cool under there, you just have to look for it.
What's in the drawer?
Let's find out. Alright, there is a button
Yes.
for something called Bratmobile.
Ha!
I don't want to spoil
Shut up,
anything.
bitch.
There might be some other stuff about Bratmobile in this
Get it?
game.
I got it. I was hoping you would run with that, Clint.
There's a pizza box that I can close and open.
So,
Severe weather warning. Storm watch. So I think it's implied this is taking place in the Pacific Northwest,
Okay.
as I recall. Here's a book, Making Friends. Sam thought this might help from Dad. So this is a good example of the way this game communicates information.
jeez, fuck that dad.
So, like, one of the reasons I think this might be among the best games ever made is because you get sort of a better sense of who these people are than in games where you spend like 20 hours with them and you never meet them.
I'm sorry, Evan. Can you go back and look at that book one more time?
Yes.
That person on the right, is it just me or do they look a little weird? Like the eyes are all black.
Yeah, I think they're wearing sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
I think. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends even when you're shy.
The introvert's guide to life.
So Evan, opening door, is that like an amnesia thing, or is it just open?
You just click.
Okay.
Which I kind of like, because I was never that into that part of those games, where you have to like pull on the thing. They have a VHS of X-Files Season 1, Eps 18 to 21 here.
Can you take it and put it in and watch X-Files?
You can't, I'm afraid. But they also have a double feature of 2001 and The Dark Crystal down here.
Those are great. That's both of those movies.
Okay, Time Machine and Clue, Fantastic Voyage and Top Gun.
Which ending to Clue?
That's a good question.
All three.
All of them. Ghostbusters and Labyrinth.
Yes.
Airplane and Moonraker.
Guys, we should watch Labyrinth sometime.
Great double features here.
Beetlejuice and Robocop. Beetlejuice misspelled. I like that.
Blade Runner.
Director's
Don't say his
cut.
name one more time.
Director's cut. That's the way to go.
Juice.
JFK, X-Files, 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 X-Files.
They were conspiracy theorists, weren't they?
Okay, so let's look at this. Terry. Hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is really simple. Or dead simple, in fact. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum Mike sent you, here's the address, etc. Do it, from Mike. And then right next to that, there is a copy of this book called The Accidental Savior. November 21st, 1963, John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in the balance, but who would believe him?
Guys. Remember when I just said they're probably conspiracy theorists?
I wanna read that.
I think they're conspiracy theorists.
It's
Somebody
that
write
book.
that book, please.
It's that book Dad wrote. So there's so much in this game. There's so much depth about these two things, and one of the cool things about it is that you could totally just read that letter and see that book and have a cool story in your head filling in the blanks that works.
Mm-hmm.
That like just from those two things, I'm sure you guys can think of who this dad is and sort of what his life is like.
An assassin.
And and like you don't even have to explore. You could rush to the end of the game and you would have an idea of who he is. But if
Evan, you should pull the plug out of the wall.
I don't think I can. I'm sorry. I can turn the lamp off though.
It's not the same.
Okay, so let's take a look at this. I don't know how loud this is going to be. I turned down all the volume, so I hope it's not.
Is this like the audio log?
No. This is just a cassette that we found here.
Girl Scout. Selling cookies.
So that's just going to play while I look around for a while.
Is this licensed music, or?
I believe this is original. Because, well...
You should blow your nose.
I can't, but I can grab the tissue box.
There. I
Us.
put the sound effects in there for you.
So you can just toss...
What's going on with the fireplace?
I'll go over there in a minute, but you can just toss things wherever you want. I found generally that I was a stickler about putting things right in their place, because even though you're positioned as a member of this family, it still feels really creepy and voyeuristic what you're doing. Like, just going around and looking at everything. I sort of wanted to... I've been in here. I sort of wanted to leave everything the way it was, you know?
How about the nightstand drawer?
Nightstand here?
Or not nightstand, but yeah.
It doesn't look like there's anything in the drawer to interact with. There might be something under here. Here
Look
we
at
go.
that TV listing, though.
TV listing.
X-Files, guys.
They really freaking like their X-Files.
On. Also, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is on TNT at 10:30.
Look at all these things that might have been on television in February of 1995.
Boy Meets World.
Guys, we
Yep.
should watch America's Funniest Home Videos.
Now we gotta watch Boy Meets... Wait, I'm not done. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Yeah.
Mr. Wizard's World.
Sleepaway
Yep.
Camp.
Full House? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Labyrinth on Nickelodeon.
Great.
Red
This is so
Dwarf
good.
on Channel 25. Mork and
Chinatown's
Mindy.
on TNT.
Mork and
Step
Mindy.
by step.
Okay, so, you know, that's there. It's Mom's old work mug. So, now you know that this mom worked for the Takelma County Forestry Service.
What's, oh, is that just coasters?
Yeah, these are just coasters. Let's see what's in this fireplace. Doesn't seem to be anything in the fireplace. Well, there was a matchbook.
Oh. Where's the match? It's just a...
It's just all the matches are broken.
Okay, can you, like, change the song or turn it off?
Yeah, sure.
Because Girl Scout's not doing it for me.
I don't even know that it's supposed to.
What's going on with that painting on the wall or picture or
This?
whatever it is?
This would just seem to be a lovely little painting.
And the
Punch
box
it.
on your left?
I can't punch it, there's no punch.
There's something behind it, though.
I don't see anything.
Dude, you're trying to see with your eye, not with your mind.
Hey Terry, enclosed find a Pioneer old... I can't.
CLDD 703.
CLDD 703.
With
With
remote.
remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the... Oh, the guy didn't... He went with the magazine instead of his dream.
Or did
No, he got his book published.
Or did he?
So
No,
this
it's there.
this is probably actually a really telling exercise for people who are watching this and have beaten Gone Home and know more about this situation. But the fluidity with which you guys are filling in things that may or may not be true is, I think, one of the things I love so much about the way this story is presented. So yeah, October issue, 2 weeks. Look forward to your take on it. Here's the box that it came in. Shipping label.
So, was that a VCR or what?
I think it was a stereo system, right?
Oh.
Wait, read that again.
Yes.
The shipping label. What's it say about new address?
Notify sender of new address. So it looks like they moved into this house sometime around 9/14/94. So, if you want to mark that down when you're playing this game, you might pay off later. I don't know. I shouldn't say.
What soda's on the next to the TV?
This would appear to be Fizz Right ginger ale.
Yeah, I'm good with the Fizz Right.
I like ginger ale.
I like Fizz Right.
Fizz Right's alright.
I usually drink it when like I got my stomach's upset or something though.
Yeah,
I'm actually one of those crazy people who likes ginger beer a lot.
Yeah.
Which is like carbonated but crazy intense ginger flavor. It like sort of burns going down.
Have we done everything in this room, Evan?
Have we done everything in this room?
What's that door to the left? Is it a closet or is it
this is a closet.
more of the house?
Let's look in the closet.
There's a dead body in there.
Okay. So here is a story from Samantha Greenbrier, grade 2.
It's your sister.
Story is The Turtle People, Part 1.
Oh. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. Went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was a black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up to the side. Captain Black himself came on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra.
I think it's Allegra.
Oh my god.
"Yar never gonna find the edge. Dar ain't no paradise. And your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now, west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the
Can you just
sunset.
page back once?
What?
This kid has psychological problems.
I don't know what you're talking about. So I think that's about all that's in this closet. I think that's about all that's in this room. It's agonizing to me that I don't want to show you more of this game.
Guys, I'm gonna go play this game and figure out why that girl thinks her dad's a liar.
Because like it's so good, and the house is fully explorable. Every room, practically.
How big is it? Like, how many rooms are there?
I mean,
What's the square footage?
that's a good question.
Bathrooms? Bedrooms?
There are bathrooms, there are bedrooms. I'm gonna say, I mean, it's a 2-story house, and there's a basement and an attic, and
3 bed, 2 bath?
I'd say there's probably like upwards of 20 rooms. Let's say.
4 bed, 3 bath?
And
Half bath?
whether or not, like, I beat this game in 80 minutes. I know.
Oh, really?
I know people have beaten it in, like, Matthew, I think, spent around 4 hours when he wrote his review. So, like, there's a lot. I don't know if I just sort of tore through it, or if there's something I didn't find, but there's just stuff everywhere in this game, and it all non-linearly forms this portrait of what happened that is,
Is there a definitive ending, or is it just like,
Yes.
hey, you've been in every room?
No, there is an ending.
Okay.
There is an ending cutscene, and there are credits.
There's a secret passageway behind that bookshelf behind you.
Yeah, definitely, there is. So, that's Gone Home. It is $19.99 on Steam. Currently, it's discounted a little
Until
bit.
the 21st.
Yeah, I think it's like you can get it for $1 cheaper, or a couple bucks cheaper.
It's $18 right now.
It's $18 right now instead of $20, so you can get that while you can. I think it I mean, I hope that if you weren't sold on this game, people watching, that this video at least gives you a taste of whether or not you like it.
Can you go check out that other picture on the right before we
Sure.
end this?
But this, I think this game is... I will say that when I beat this game, I was glad that out of everything that's come out this year, I didn't have to think anymore about what was my favorite.
Okay.
So, with that in mind, thanks for joining me, Clint and Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was here.
This has gone home, and I hope everybody plays it.
Now I'm
Now
thirsty.
go home, Evan.
Oh, fine. Hold on. This is
And
the only.
Ryan,
This is the only place that's home to me.
Ryan,
Maybe you should play some GameCube while you're down there.
Ryan, you owe me a pack of Dr. Jitters. Okay.
Also,
I can-
one other thing. Teaser for this game: there are totally fake Super Nintendo cartridges in this game
Yes.
with like box art and stuff.
Gimme.
Bye,
The best I
everybody.
could do was a 6-pack of Mr. Jits.
Dr. Jitters.
All right, fine.
It's a lot of carbs, you guys.
I'm a growing boy.
Fizz right is healthier for you.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.